Alright, our journey into the Outer Worlds continues. With low frame rates. Until I press the spacebar. Okay, let's go. I'll press load again. Let me make sure I load the right one. Full windows. Order now. Alright, here I am. Audio might be a little quiet for me. Alright, I heard about something. I'm gonna go check it out real quick. And then we'll figure out our main quest. And get on that. I'm gonna go back to the dock. Apparently there's a cool melee weapon over here that I want to pick up. Give that a little try. It's like down and around the corner. Don't worry, I'm a professional, everyone. Alright, I got my stun baton. I don't remember my other weapons. Oops, I accidentally just used a healing item.
We can handle this.
Take that. There we go. Alright, yeah, there's some dead bodies down here. I thought there was a flashlight. And this thing called the landing pad cutter. Let's get that thing equipped. Here we go. Two-handed melee. Alright, it says it's worse DPS, but apparently plasma, whatever that, yeah, damage type plasma, apparently that's pretty good. Ooh. God, Parvati, once again jump scaring me already. Work order. I have received reports of terror ray nests behind the landing pad. This is not the first time these reports have appeared on my desk. I must once again reiterate my contempt for the terror ray population and the problems engendered by their presence. Terror rays get caught in the engines of ships. Terror rays deface spacers' choice properties with their droppings. Terror rays are a nuisance. Deal with them, please. Constable's office. Alright, that works. So wait, how are we doing on, like, encumbrance? We're getting pretty high. Probably should, go back into town and save some stuff. Thought those are birds. Oh, I can just fast travel. What are these? Vending machines? I don't remember yet who buys things, so I'm guessing the cantina, but we'll check it out. Still kind of quiet. I think I need to turn up the game audio. That's weird. I thought I was set in full screen, or in widescreen mode. Guess there is no widescreen mode. Audio. Everything's already up 100? Alright, well, let me know if things seem quiet in the game, and I can adjust things in OBS if that's the case. I'll just turn up my own headphone a little bit. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, great. Crap. It was on widescreen. Oh, there we go. Windows full screen. And looking good. Yep. Nothing stretchy. All right.
You tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice.
Let's trade.
Line up.
See what we can sell. All right. Got a lot of crap. Let's sell junk. Yeah. Then go through. I don't know what to keep for the food stuff. Yeah. The health regen, we can get rid of that kind of stuff. But I like the ones that give you attributes. Ooh, armor rating. I need that. Crits and damage. Oh, ambidextrine. Thought that said something else for a second. Accept. What is this? Base health plus 25? That seems like a waste. What is this? Oh, it's just meat. Okay. I want to work on movement speed this time around. Alright, that's probably enough for now. Bunch of weapon mods. Armor parts. Oh, these are quest items. Wait, are they? I don't know. Alright, let's sell some excess armor. Riot control, standard troop. Man, a lot of different stuff. Yeah, I don't need this many different assault rifles. Is there a way to sort these? Sort by name. Alright, cool. Bolter pistol, sell it. Okay, I think we at least got rid of duplicates. What are we at? 126. Not great. Not terrible. Alright. Let's figure out our mission now. Journal. The Frightened Engineer. Oh, that's right. I was looking for the books. So the last one's in the cannery somewhere. Then I need to go to the geothermal plant and get a logic module. Then I basically just need to pick between the town and the hippies north of town. And right now I was leaning towards the hippies. All right, let's check out the cannery. A little bit more. I wish I could just activate. Just said while he was working. Oh, you know what I should do is go into the boss's office. Maybe it's right up there. We didn't do that last time. Can't steal. I also don't remember what it looks like. Yeah, let's go up here. I think there's a one of them was right here. Oh, but of course I can't see it anymore. Alright, I did decide, let's look at our skills real quick. Because I think I want to invest in the stealth line of things here. Just because I'm tired of not being able to hack and lockpick. Yep, let's just dump a bunch into that. Sounds good. Now what does that become? Decent.
Nice.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really... I can't think of another place that this little book would be sitting out. I feel like we've seen everything in here. Except for the boss's office. Whoops. Alright. Here, perhaps? Like, those shelves would make sense. Haven't seen anything yet, though. Ouch. No stealing allowed. Even if it's a kick-ass model spit, why would I
Not a peep from me.
steal a kick me son? Ooh, I want that. Let me over, bro. You can't go back there? That's kind of weird. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, I'm not taking that. Too many people. Alright, let's go upstairs. Okay, there's old Reed Thompson. Reed's key. Huh. Well, coming up bust so far. Alright, well, let's check in with old Reed here.
If you could see your way to getting us our power back, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, this guy sounds like Larry Miller.
Go ahead.
What makes you think I can convince these deserters? I'm not sure if I ever had this conversation. Let's talk about the
Can we
plague.
not? Talking about unpleasant things always gets my bile up. That I cannot say. There was no moment when the plagues began. Disease always lurks on the fringes of society, waiting to infect the idle and the lethargic. But in the last 10 years, the plagues have become progressively worse and increasingly frequent.
I suppose these folks have been more idle and more lethargic. Ooh, I have the skills here. Should have developed an immunity.
Corporate doesn't like us using the word should. It encourages the imagination. I believe plague is a test. It is a test of our loyalty and our fortitude, and it is one we will see through to the end. If I had enough medicine to treat everyone who fell sick, I would, but I don't. I can't save everyone. So I have to choose. It is not easy for me. And the moment it becomes easy is the moment I am no longer fit to serve.
Wow, this guy's the real victim here.
Is a family, and the survival of the family is more important than the survival of the individual.
I think that's good enough.
Some hullheads running around town talking about lost colony ships.
I don't know. I'm kind of stumped on this. I should have looked it up in between streams. I completely forgot about this quest. But I'm kind of stumped about, yeah, finding the third book. Alright, we'll look again real quick in this back room. Yeah, we have like a little secret room. I broke into that last time, no success. Let's check the break room. Not in the fridge. Let's save real quick. What did they want from us here? Is that worth it? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I need to further improve these stealth skills apparently. Or I'm just not wearing the right armor. Wage determined by merit of your work. Under the Biased Labor Standards Act. Alright, whatever. I remember Tyr last time said he thought he found it way down here. Let's check the showers. Or the toilets, whatever these are. Excuse me, Parvati. Nothing. This does feel like the right place for it. Let's be real careful. Okay, we could take their power regulator. Yeah, I don't, speaking of that, I don't know what I have to do to make a choice. Maybe I just have to rip out the one I want. Because they talked about diverting power. Dang. Nothing. Not there. Oh well. I think that's everything. This place isn't like that big. Unfortunate. Alright, let's check our quest. Okay, read this again. One was in the community center, we got that one. You found the first, you found the second. Yeah. It feels weird that there'd be two in the cannery. Maybe the third one is just somewhere else completely. Alright, I think we should do the what do you call it? The geothermal plant. These both say divert power from the geothermal plant. Let's see. Learn there are power regulators in both the Edgewater Cannery and the Botanical Lab. Neither can be removed unless power is routed away from them. Travel to the geothermal plant and route the power away from one of the locations. Got it. Yeah, so that's where we pick. Yeah, we should go to the geothermal plant next. That also seems like a good spot that maybe we'll find this third volume. Why wouldn't there be an engineer's book at the geothermal plant? Yeah, what was that? Oh, never mind. Can we fast travel? Region. Community center. Oh, there it is. Geothermal plant. Here, let's go. Let's talk to the guy who wants the books. Maybe he has a further hint or something. I don't remember which one he is. I don't think it was her.
I don't know what you did to talk some sense into Zoe, but I appreciate it.
Okay. Okay, yeah. I can't read his friggin' name of deserter. Alright, when I met him, he was out in the open. There he is. I think that's him right there. Yep, Thomas.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Let's see. Part 1.
Look at that. Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years. I appreciate you going through all that trouble.
Is this guy gonna, like, create the next threat to this planet?
Something special. On the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
300 bits.
Well, don't keep me in suspense. Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Deserters are now friendly.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Darn it. Yep, no hints. It also would be funny if it was right here under his nose at the deserter camp. But I think the power plant is more likely. Is there anything I feel like I have way too many weapons and I shouldn't be holding on to this many. Yeah. Also, can I do any modifications? I think last time I looked at the modifications, they were a little underwhelming. Alright, let's go to the power plant. I'll switch my weapon to the stun baton. What do I have? I have a shot cannon on number 3. I think that should work. Wait, there should be a hole in the fence. Last time I just jumped over here from this rock. There we go. That works. Go in here. Let's go kick some robot ass. Let's check out our weapons real quick. Ooh, that's a big boy. What the hell is this one? Oh, a grenade launcher. Yeah, this is like a freaking machine gun.
Unexpected.
Does I have a name? No, plant worker. And here's where I get stuck. There we go. Oh, there's a guy over there. Let's wind one up.
Proceedings.
What the heck? I lost my wind up. Good job, Parvati. Saved me back there. Alright, loot. A hunting rifle. I think we already have one of those. Alright, terminal. Alright, Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant, Manager's Office. Messages. From Spacer Choice. Let's see. From Emerald Vale Development and Oversight to Jay Braden, get it together. Miss Braden, this letter serves as an informal notification of our company's displeasure towards your management of the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant for reasons related to exceeding your staff budget in your latest quarterly report. Please select 5 subordinates to be dismissed immediately. Additionally, please contact our office to schedule your official reprimand at your earliest convenience. Failure to schedule your official reprimand will result in an official reprimand. Well, the Spacer's Choice family would like to collectively remind you that working for Spacer's Choice is not a right, but a privilege. Alright. Okay. From Jay Braden. Subject, no need for a reprimand. To the esteemed members of the Emerald Vale Development and Oversight Committee, I hope this letter finds you wealthy. After due consideration of your last letter, I have identified and terminated no fewer than 5 subordinates who were unable to provide sufficient justification for their ongoing employment. I would like to remind you, the Oversight Committee, that while most of the Emerald Vale has failed to meet its production and output quotas, particularly our agriculture and fishing canning departments, neither of which are anywhere close to profitable. The Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains committed to providing cheap, cost-efficient power to the entire region. Regards, Juno Braden, Manager. Alright, throwing other people under the bus. Nice, classic. Okay. In response to no need for a reprimand, Miss Braden, we have investigated the claims made against the profitability of the greater Emerald Vale region. Our offices agree with you. Agriculture and fishing canning have experienced a steady decline, while the Emerald Vale Geothermal Plant remains somewhat profitable. Our offices are currently investigating ways to implement additional cost-saving measures which will ultimately lead to a leaner, more streamlined, more efficient geothermal power plant. Please be informed that the Spacer's Choice Development and Oversight Office has taken a significant insurance policy against the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. The office would like to assure you that this insurance policy is a standard procedure. Do not attempt to interpret, understand, or otherwise extrapolate meaning from this decision. As a special courtesy, we have deployed a proprietary team of engineering specialists to the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. This team of specialists has been instructed to refit and upgrade the plant's population of auto mechanicals free of charge. Well, sounds like she talked her way into a worse working situation. Alright, we gotta go check out the area down there still, and then we'll go check out this office. Get some ammo. Oh, there's a hostile here somewhere. Oh shit. That was satisfying. Better not be any sprats down here. I'll tell you what. Got enough of those things. I hear one. God damn it. Exit. Oh, okay, we've been in. This is the way we came in last time. Can we get back here? Oh no, we gotta find a way around the corner. Plant worker. Okay, receptionist has nothing. Terminal. Alright. Terminal memory purged. Logs purged. Files purged. Notifications purged. Messages purged. Purge incomplete. 2 files available. Hey, we just got a hint for the quest. I had to borrow your copy. Let's see. Had to borrow your copy of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering. I need the reference. I've returned the copy to the repair bay. Does it say... Never mind. Okay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Gunfire. Hearing some screams. Oh, law. I think that was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fees from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of the Spacer's Choice family. All right. Nice. So the robots started killing people. This person had to get a fee for leaving work early. Got it. Sounds reasonable. Okay, which way do you think the repair bay is? Down? They labeled? Oh, we didn't go in the upstairs here in the office. Alright, this is really bad. I'll reload.
That was quick.
Weapon parts. At least I get XP for using lockpicks. Ooh, nice. Well, that's grim. Put under there? No. Can't get up there. Okay, what is this place? bullet. A wrench. Oh, Booty Boy's been here. Use terminal. Is this the routing terminal? Let's do a little quick save. Oh yeah, redirect power. Okay, I'm gonna read the plant status. This access report brought to you by Spacer's Choice. The plant is operating at 22% efficiency. Power is currently being distributed to both places. All right. Structural damage detected. I'm not going to redirect power yet. I'm going to make a hard save there too before I do that. Mind your head. Just want to talk. That's right. Just doing my part. It's, you know, it's for their own. What? Geothermal Security Chief's key card? Where would I get that? See, the Sprats are suffering from overpopulation right now, and which could bring increased disease and starvation in the population. So it's my, you know, conservationist approach to help them out with their overpopulation. Oof. Holy shit. Stuff is expensive. That definitely looks like a repair bay, I guess. Alright, security office, unlock door, personal files. From S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. I feel like we've seen that name before. Quest updated, die robot. Okay. Chester Higgins again. I think that's the crazy robot guy. That whole head. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Log 87. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe. Programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down. But an auto mechanical never will. I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me, but the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Log 98. Worst has happened, mechanical's gone crazy, locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage, gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. I think we were already in the control room, but maybe it's a different one. We'll delete this entry if I ever return, so no. Automated message number 6. Greetings, Security Chief S. Tanaka. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Worker Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Oops, I had more stuff to do here. Unlock door. This facility is in a state of lockdown. Authorization requires passcode. How did I get that? Okay, someone give me that code. Probably Reed Thompson. Yeah, welcome R. Thompson. Okay, good. Turn to root. Exit. Okay, so I think the Chief of Security is probably down there somewhere. And I'm gonna do a little quick save right here because I'm really curious what's in here for 25 of my lockpicks.
Gosh, that's clever.
That's it? An assault rifle? Yeah, no. No thanks. I do like Parvati's always hyping me up though. Your real pal, Parvati. Oh shit! Come on up, buddy. Can I dash forwards? Oh, you can't see me.
Here they come!
Ooh. Alright. What are you doing, Parvati? Just going crazy.
Investigating.
Jesus. Oh shit, there's more. Let's hide. Parvati's probably gonna wake up. What's that indicator? Oh, it's down there. Parvati? You can wake up now. Oh, see? She listened. I am all turned around already. Hacking skill too low. Optional Chester's passcode. Wait. I'm getting all my NPCs confused. Let me see if there's a codex. Dang it. I was hoping there was like a list of the people who I know. Okay, who's Chester? Holy sh... Okay, I think we already have one of those. Alright, here's the security chief. So this is the control room. Presumably. Chester's passcode. Alright, let's go back out this way. Oh my god, I'm so turned around. Bard? Engineering vault. Wait, I just saw that. Oh, it's on. Oh, I see. Yeah. Gotcha. Little rascal. I'm just trying to get back to the point where I started entering this location. I have freaking no idea. Alright, this is the repair bay? Oh! This one has a name. Jeremy. How quaint. Can we talk to Jeremy? Oh my god. Yeah, let's pick this up. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide. I think it's volume 3. Alright, C. Higgins. Damn. Use terminal. Alright, do a little quick save. Let's talk to Jeremy.
Diagnostics complete. Navigation systems operational. Combat systems operational. It's not the best choice. It's the Spacer's choice.
Perfect. Let's see. Why aren't you attacking me, or you made it out of that junkyard? Oh, is this the one that I deactivated?
All systems fully operational. Return journey successfully completed. Spacer's Choice would like to thank you for complying with your duties.
Can I have a robot friend?
Hostile actions towards Spacer's Choice mechanics are contrary to logical directive. Conclusion: all hostile automechanicals must be defective in compliance with Spacer's Choice policy. All
Oh,
defective
nice.
automechanicals must be permanently dismantled. Please allow me to assist.
Yep.
Affirmative. Mechanicide protocols loaded.
Mechanicide initiated. Yeah, let's do that. Hell yeah. Jeremy's on the quest here. Oh, but it's not an actual companion. Doesn't show up in the left like Parvati. Okay, repair logs. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all of our mechanicals, every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Log 20. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostics. I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in a recent refit. Company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this is the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing, ordered me to forget about any alleged modification to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing on by my own self, got my hands on a logic module, time to do a little experimentation. Wait, oh, I guess I didn't get the thing yet. Freight engineer. Okay. There's a copy of the manual down in a place called the Pit. Oh my. Alright, how the hell do I get back to the... I'm just gonna run backwards at this rate. It's through here. Is this the same room as before? Oh, okay. Alright, I've gone in a big circle. I think I started here. Yes. Nice necklace. Another little dead body here. Oh, we gotta go back to the security chief's office now. Okay. And then I don't know where this went. Bard. Unlock. Hold on one second. Okay. We got bits. Ooh. Decreases noise made by moving, when moving. Yeah. Maybe we should go for like a corrupted logic module. Is that a quest item? Yeah. Maybe we should go for like a kind of like a stealth build here. Means getting out of this armor eventually. All right, go down here. Figure out this giant scary room. Got more toss cards. Nice. Shiny servo. This makes me kind of nervous. What the hell is this? I don't like that. Whatever that is, I don't think I want to do it yet. Yeah, we'll leave that alone. Oh, I missed something. Alright, the repair bay. By the way, where's my little robot helper? Ooh, that looks like the pit to me. I fell into the pit. Alright, anything else over here? Still we're still missing Chester's passcode. Oh, that went back down. Okay. What am I hearing? What's going on? What the hell? Shit. What is even going on? Wait, how do I get in there? Shit. Maybe I gotta go through here. That was Higgins. Wow, has that thing been like the entire time slowly wandering down here? Ow.
No, just leave me alone.
Are they calling me a phantom?
You're not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot, scram. Most people? But I'm the only one left. No. Remember your first rule, Higgins. No arguing with the Phantoms. See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
Ew.
Of course. Sprats are an excellent source for my daily recommended intake of mercury. Chester D. Higgins. The D stands for definitely not insane. I use it as a reminder.
My mom named me that too.
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic, Aetherwave Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant. I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries, repaired them, maintained, upgraded, did it all from my old workroom just over in the next section.
Right. Was that before or after you became a Sisty Pig Tycoon?
Oh, before. Definitely before. Cystypig tycoonery was the apex of my long and storied career. Look, I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
Don't worry, I got my own.
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer. I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
They follow behavioral logic. Okay.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering.
It's not really mechanical
There's a
engineering, but
behavior
okay.
control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act, including whom they shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode.
Hey, I got Chester's passcode.
Terminal. Here, let me just write it down for you. The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular
Sprat ears, say no more.
Jimmy'd opened the vending machines. That lasted a good couple of months. Eventually, I had to resort to more unconventional means of filling my insides.
See, it's Sprats.
Braised, boiled, charred, skewered. Sprats are good eating, friend. Chock full of brain food.
He seems more and more sane the more I talk to him, actually.
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium. I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Missed out on what? Impact hammer? That could be good. Antibiotics cream. And there's our book. Alright, I think that's all down here. Let's work our way back up. Alright. Level 3. Already did this. Let's go back up. I think there's a door on this level. I don't hear any fighting anymore. Which means our helper is either dead or successful. Judging by that enemy marker, dead. Here, I want to see something. This is a lockpick. Requires 25. Alright, let me put on the other armor. I think one of these, yeah, tech skills. Hack? Stealth, okay, riot control armor. Why does riot control armor help you with hacking? Or, I mean, lockpicking. It's kind of weird. Ooh. Oh, that's a helmet. One-handed melee, +5. Armor kind of sucks, though. Ah, lockpick. Okay, let's do this. And... guess that. What's this guy? Melee +5. That's weird. It's still out of 25. The first one said 46 now? Alright, when's the last time I reloaded? It's been a while. 46, 25. How does this stuff work? Yeah, I don't know what that crap means. Alright, let's just see what's in there.
Done.
It's a whole little world down here.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Oh, I think there's another way to... Yeah. I think this is like the don't do combat route. Let's just go do combat.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
Thank you, Parvati. Can I go up and over?
System. Performing an error sweep now.
Everyone all right?
I can't even tell if this weapon fires. It's kind of odd. Is that... Oh, Jeremy, no! Jeremy died to save us. Ooh. Well, no wonder there was a door to get back there. Or what does this do? Oh, easy peasy. Boom. Didn't cost me a thing. Dang. Let's check out our let's check out not I don't know what I'm saying. Let's check out the weapon mods. What can we do? Actually, I want to see what we can do with that new... I can't even see it. Where is my What? That new melee weapon I got. Yeah, I don't... It would have a plasma thing there. Well, here it is, right there. Oh, it just can't be modified. I see. What can this guy do? A grip mod. I don't have any grips. Aid launcher. What is this? Critical damage plus 25. I have 6 of them. I feel like I might as well, actually. After installation, the mod cannot be removed unless you are an engineering virtuoso. God damn, the skills go up to 150. Hey, Mohawk. What's up, dude? I'm very kitted out. Are you referring to my, what do you call it? My shock gun? My electric gun? I do have a lot of weapons. It's just hard to pick what you want, which one you want. Alright, where is my... So I suppose by that same token I can't upgrade... Oh, okay. Yeah, this one's already named. Look, all reliable. I was just starting, yeah. Yep, I've got a lot of stuff. I'm trying to do like a melee build. But, they keep throwing good guns at me. But, the melee's okay. Just like with most games, it kind of like feels like you have to force yourself to do melee. So I'm sticking with it, mainly. I got this nice little stun baton here. I really like how spiced up the weapons are in this game. That's Parvati. There's a dead scientist. Okay. Forgot what else there is to even do down here. Hi, Ben Mohawk. I was just down there? Yeah. Another one of these. I'm guessing when I go to divert power, I'm going to need to come in here and toggle these things. because they don't explain it otherwise. Oh, there's a bad guy. Yeah, let's break out the... Oh shit, they don't see me. Nice. Oh, this place is loaded with them. Shit. Oh crap, hold on, okay. I'm running.
We can handle it.
Oh, Parvati, no! Alright, we're just fighting. I'll run up here. What is this thing? Oh, it's Parvati. It snuck up here. Okay. Alright, not bad. Parvati actually surprised that one. Went to a beer fest. Nice. Very nice. Hope you didn't get in too much trouble there. My days of going to beer fests are long over. Used to have quite a bit of fun at those. All right, another one, E3. All right, we'll explore the bottom floor here. Yeah, the way they set up these levels. I feel like there's like 8 different little spots in every room. The Whisper Quiet Muzzler. You can barely handle them too. Only 27 still takes a toll. Yeah, it takes a toll. Man. That stuff adds up. It only gets harder as you get older too. So many dead bodies. Okay, we just came from here. Alright, I think I looted up this room. Nope. Now I think I did. Let's see what we got here. We gotta find that guy's, not that it's kind of redundant at this point, but we need to find that terminal so we can modify their behavior. Here it is, right here. Probably get some XP for this. Okay. Behavior mode is guard mode. Guard mode targets intruders. What are the mode choices? Select new mode, error. They've been mandated to remain in guard mode. Any attempt to alter this setting is punishable by company law. Your infraction has been noted. Your permanent record, C. Higgins. Please see your supervisor to schedule a reprimand. Alright, new target. They've been mandated to target intruders. Okay. Define intruders. All persons or entities not identified as property of Spacer's choice. Would you like to modify the definition? Yes. Let's define. We did it. Allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. Nope. Okay. Thought we'd get some XP for that. Alright, now what is that marker? Thomas Kemp. Oh, this is tracking the wrong thing here. Okay, return to Ludwig, return to Thomas. Okay, we need to do the power diversion. Let's get it done. I'm gonna do a hard save here. In case I want to try the other one, you know, in a future playthrough. And redirect power. Alright. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Irreversible procedure. Manual override. Please activate all 3. Okay. That should be easy.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Let's change our quest tracker. Oh, Mohawk, I looked up that movie you were talking about, Bone Tomahawk. That looks pretty cool. I haven't watched it yet, but yep, that looks right up my alley.
Just 2 more. What'll happen to Mr.
I added it to the old list.
Send power to the Veil.
Don't worry, I'm sending power to the hippie compound. Routing switch? Why is it doing this?
Way to go.
Okay, and then the last one should be right here.
Miss McDevitt, what happens to the Veil?
Oh, I see what they're saying.
The last. I'm not sure what the ride is. All I know is the decision's final.
Putting it off for so long, didn't have high expectations. It's a top tier horror movie. Great. Yeah, that's I feel like I have shorted myself on watching like Western movies all my life. So I'd like to watch more Westerns, and obviously I love horror, so.
Excuse me.
Oh
ma'am.
shit.
Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
Alright, let's get her opinion. Recently though, the movie Barbarian made some waves in the horror. I have not seen that one either. No.
I don't think you should cut off
Like,
Edgewater's power. I think it would
like hearing from people like you is usually the way I hear about new horror movies.
Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got
It's like horror movies never like seem to I'm cutting off Parvati here.
living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
Yeah, horror movies don't tend to make like big splashes. And so like I'm glad that I know enough people that I can get some good like word of mouth recommendations. Like I remember Booty shared one with me recently that is pretty old at this point, but I watched it's called It Follows. I watched that movie with my wife, and that was like just an amazing horror movie, like the right kind of horror for me. A lot of like tension, dread, you know, not like just oh yes, yeah, you've seen it. Cool. Yeah, highly recommend that one. The deserters are a community, can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town.
Hey, Banana Nose.
Be party to that kind of hatred?
You liked it too, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, keep the horror recommendations coming. Yeah, let me write that. Let me write down Barbarian right now before I forget. Okay. Okay, so Parvati really seems to want me to help Edgewater. Well, she's from there too.
That sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family.
Just go into it blind. Okay.
In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Shoot.
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that. I felt like I had to say something.
I was barely listening to you.
Really? I mean, wow.
We'll gas her up.
Thanks. No one's ever...
I think she's a good, honest person. I like her opinion. I do feel like I should probably go complete these other quests before I go and reroute power, though. Yeah, let me... Can I load over this again? Overwrite. There we go. Alright. Now, does fast travel work from in here? Maybe. Nope. Oh, shit. Time to leave. I actually don't remember which... Well, maybe the sign says exit. Is the exit? Is it an endgame mission? No, I think it's just the end of this region's mission. So, like, I'm making a decision for this region. And it's permanent. And I don't know if that means I can't finish these side quests when I make this decision, so I'm gonna err on the safe side and just turn in these quests and then go make the decision. There he is, Mr. Ludwig.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Here's your logic module.
Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform.
Okay, this guy's not crazy. He's a little crazy.
The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by.
I got a shock stick and bit cartridge 500. What is a shock stick? Oh, that's what I'm carrying right now? Oh no, it's better than the one I'm carrying. Has a speed grip and Mr. Ouch power attack damage. Wow, this is really good against mechanicals. Definitely equipping that. Gonna break down this stuff. Break down. I see you could just add stuff to junk if you know you're gonna get rid of it later. 3, these are the same. I have 2 of these now. Yeah, 2 light machine guns. Good enough. Wish there was some, like, actually, I was gonna say, I wish there was some kind of bulk storage, like a home or something you can go store stuff in. And I realized this whole thing was a prelude to getting my spaceship running. So perhaps I do have storage there. That'd be nice to have somewhere to store all this stuff I'm so indecisive about. Okay, comes the power. Let's go give this book to this guy. I don't know which one to pick, guys. The argument is the town. So this here is the deserters community. They kind of broke away from the town. Didn't like being treated, I don't know, like bad working conditions, treated like a pawn kind of thing. They seem to be doing okay. But then the town is... all the people in the town are going to struggle and fail because they're understaffed and all the staff, like all the people are here. I don't know. I was going to help these people,
Any luck
but I don't know if that means like I'm dooming all the workers in the town.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
The Elusive Part 3.
The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen. Aside from you, Ms. Parvati. I swear, I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
The Electrocharged Surface. Is this a mod? Let's look at this. Yeah, it's not here. Armor mod gadget. The mod stuns and damages melee attackers. The effect has a cooldown. That is so cool. Problem is, I don't know. I feel like my armor is temporary. What did it say? I can't, what did I do here? I have 2 temperament. Intelligence, dexterity. Yeah, I kind of did build myself for melee. Oh, this helps with sneak. I don't even see like a... oh yeah, dexterity would be good for sneaking. I mean, I'm not bad. I think I can pivot either way. Alright. That's all I can do without making this decision, so let's go do it. I never went into these rooms. Oh, actually I did. Yeah, I've been here. I'm not hacking that. Oh, it just turns off the fence. I'm excited to see what it's like once we get full access to that spaceship, though. How the gameplay changes. Or does it just take you to the next world? Which I assumed is just going to go to, like, the next mission world or something like that. Alright, I'm saving over the same slot again. Alright, I think... yeah, I'm gonna help the deserters. Because I guess in my line of logic is if the town loses power, they'll be forced to go and like join with the deserters. The deserters actually have a cure for the disease that they keep getting. So that's what I'm gonna do. Botanical laboratory. Okay. That was loud. Alright. The Edgewater regulator is now safe to remove. Ooh, I wonder if they're hostile in town now. Yeah. Hey Tyr, how's it going? I agree with you. Like, they seem to have figured out every problem that's existing on this planet right now. It feels weird not to pick them. I like, the only nagging thought is it literally dooming all the people in the town to die? Because they'll be too stubborn to go and, like, seek an alternative. Notice blatant disregard for Spacer's Choice property has been logged. Please report to yourself to your designated survivor for an immediate reprimand. Alright. Oh, Tyr, I found the third engineer's novel. And now I know why you remember having to go deep down into the facility to find it. It's because it was at the geothermal plant facility, which is even more like of a dungeon. Is at the very bottom of this place. All right, let's go. We have to go talk to Reed after we just took the power out of his town. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. Turn to Reed. Reed must be furious. Yeah, that sounds fun. Okay, now we can go take the power from Edgewater. No, there was another... I think it was just describing number 2. That part. It was just describing the second one. Because then when I came here... I actually correctly guessed that it would be here. Because it seems like the only location I hadn't thoroughly explored yet. But when I came here, there was a... I found a note, which then made a marker for finding the third one. And it said like, oh, so-and-so was borrowing it in the repair pit. So, yeah. Right, Reed is that way. It was somewhere in here, yeah. The receptionist. Alright, we got more skills. Dodge distance, harmful status. I gotta start looking at what the levels do. Blocking. Dodge protection. TTD location hit effects. Huh. Reach. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, look at this. Companions do special attacks, armor rating. So it's like, it makes sense to at least get these things up to some basic thresholds. Anyway. Yeah, I dumped a bunch of points into the stealth tree so far. Because I'm not really having trouble with combat as of yet. Alright, fast travel. This better not be a big combat zone now. Yeah, what I need to do to be more stealth melee is pick a different set of armor that complements that, because right now this stuff has minus to stealth skills. It's like the highest armor, but yeah, look at that. Stealth skills -5. Well, everyone's just standing around. Yeah, I'm a bit heavy here. It's working so far. My thought is, like, before I do like lockpicking and all that, I can always change my armor to the one that actually works. Well, this town is super depressing.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater into prosperity.
I don't think Mr. Reed has a job anymore, honestly.
Adelaide was right to leave.
Desertion is a criminal offense, punishable by hard labor.
Yeah, this sucks.
Oh, it's you. Reed told me I should be expecting you. He's inside.
How are they not treating me like a hostile criminal here? I literally just dismantled their town. Here's Phyllis.
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Oh, her, yeah. Why is he down here? Oh, he's down where the power core is. Oh no. Saving.
You want to know what gets my bile churning? Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me.
Man.
Why'd you do it?
Yeah, I'll teach you a lesson, why not?
Is that right? I'm dying to hear this. Please, educate me.
You're all slaves to Spacer's Choice. I'm liberating you. I don't want to, like, inflate Adelaide's ego too much. But, yeah.
Liberating? Edgewater is my home. The only home I've ever had. I put down roots here, gave decades of my life to this place. I never asked to be liberated. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted.
Now I gotta murder innocent guards. Oh shit, I could probably get this, Can I...
You and I have got nothing.
Yeah, let me see if I can get that Intimidate up before I talk to him. And I got some drinking skills I can do. Yeah, let's get that just up to 30. Boom. Did you pick the same choice tier? Did you help Adelaide?
You want to know what gets my edge and it? That power regulate. Whatever you were hoping to find. All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret. I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for.
I feel like my character should be intimidating anyway. When I'm done, okay.
Stand down, all of you. We're done.
Oh my, there's a lot of them. I think it'd be weird too if Parvati comes in here and just like starts busting a cap in everyone's ass in the town that she's still pretty fond of. Later, troopers. You guys like digging ditches and pulling weeds, because that's your future here. Alright. Turn to the unreliable. Now we can go rendezvous with Ada. Dejected.
You and I have got nothing more to say to each
Well, last time around you were trying to... It felt like you were trying to convince me to help the town. I don't know, they make it a pretty tough choice. Like, it certainly looks like everyone's just gonna sit around here and die. Hey Birdie, how's it going? Yeah, I do find it very strange. I was about to get in a fight, but I had the Intimidate skill high enough that he called off the guards. But yeah, it feels like the whole town should be against me. I kind of ruined everything they had going on here. Let's check. Do we need to go talk to... We should go say hi to Adelaide before we before we get back on the spaceship. I mean, she should be thankful at least? I don't know. Alright, she's in the greenhouse. Never leaves. Yeah, she was making do with so little here. Look at that look in her face.
That low, pleasant hum of electricity. It whispers across the veil like the winds of change. You've done well. I would have paid my last 5 bits to see the look on Reed's face when the last lamp in town burnt out and the cannery fell.
See, she's kind of a dick. Yeah.
My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away.
Oh, interesting, Tyr.
Treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Maybe I should have had this conversation with her before.
But you're right. Nothing can undo the past.
She needs to help these people now.
Toward the future. We'll grow, I expect. A lot of workers out there with nowhere else to go.
I'm not sure I made the right decision. A lot more mouths to feed.
Not as many as you'd think. We're not about to let the whole town join our...
Oh, great.
Just the ones willing to renounce...
So she's not as altruistic as she portrayed herself to be.
I am curious. Why did you help us? You don't know who we are. You don't owe us a thing. The plant's crawling with mechanicals, so it stands to reason you risked your life.
Between your camp and Reed's cannery, yours is a better way of life.
You're not quite like anyone else I've met. You haven't had your consciousness programmed by the board. You're welcome among us if you're ever so inclined.
Oh no, I wish I could force her to, like, hey, you better work extra hard because I did this for you. Alright. Time to go back to the ship. There she is, the old unreliable.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she
Oh.
is so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Yep, go back to your post. No one invited you, Parvati. Just kidding.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But
1 second here.
can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Yeah, I did. I think he's waiting for me on the ship. I remember being surprised that he didn't immediately, like, join me. But, yeah, I think he's here on the ship. Mohawk, are you Snipey Birdie? That makes sense. You just, like, changed your name just now. Anyway, let's see. Let's pick a cabinet's yours. Let's see. Let's question her a little bit more.
Yeah.
Question her intentions.
About that. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won it.
Okay. Yep. Pick a cabin.
I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
You better call me Captain now.
Captain.
At ease, Parvati. Go swab the poop deck. There he is.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
It better not be my room.
As always, I am at your disposal.
Turned into a Smurf since we've been gone.
Discuss?
What's your story? I feel like we already know about him. Why are we... Let's see what he says.
Too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic disposition.
Violently enthusiastic disposition.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town, much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation. My passion didn't sit well with them.
PlayStation account since 2007 been sniping Hawk. It's been frustrating. You had to put Mohawk. Okay. Snipey Birdie. Well, congratulations on your new name, Snipey Birdie. Yeah, I'll call you Birdie. Excited for Outer Worlds 2. I loved the what was it? I think it was in the Game Awards. I remember watching the reveal trailer for it. It was a good tongue-in-cheek way of doing it. It's like from the makers of God, I'm forgetting some of them, but it was like Fallout New Vegas, or it was at Fallout 3, 2, Outer Worlds 2. Okay.
My parents, ironically, they internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known. They had a pure faith, a faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
Yeah, I gotta say that that trailer did kind of put this game back on my radar because I already had it for quite a while, and but it reminded me that it's probably like you hear some when the game first came out. I heard some negative things, and then I think I warmed up to it, and that trailer made me want to actually play it, give it a good shot.
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
This guy's confusing me. You can't help but follow the plan. Everything you do is part of it, right?
The plan is not one rigid path. There are a variety of multitudes contained within it. Our paths have variance, but we'll end up adhering to it, whether we like it or not.
It's kind of...
Some choices make the path smoother, some rougher. You can even go outside the lines, but the further outside you go, it's like an unbreakable elastic band. It will only stretch so far before it snaps back. The further it is stretched, the more violent the eventual correction.
Interesting. Oh my god. Yeah, this is kind of reminding me of the Foundation, the Asimov book. I haven't finished it yet, but these principles of being able to know, like almost like Destiny. Might actually play Outer Worlds now. Worried that it wasn't coming PlayStation. Microsoft isn't doing exclusives. Don't have to worry about them not bringing it to PlayStation. Yeah, I think the only company still doing exclusives at this point is Nintendo. I feel like everyone else is reaping the rewards of doing cross releases and especially on PC. Oh my god.
I've run headlong
Plot dump.
into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of getting it translated.
But the book doesn't have the answers you're looking for.
I don't know what I'd do. This quest has consumed me for the better part of my life. I fear there's nothing else left to me. What about you? What's your story?
Ooh, are we honest with him? Let's see. Yeah, I want to be honest. This guy might actually have some knowledge.
And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe you. What are you going to do now?
Yeah, let's get some more chemicals. Save the colonists.
Dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you?
Oh. I'll just say my friends are on the hope.
Oh, I see. You have my condolences.
Okay.
Bakonu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony. Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the Philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Damn you, Philosophists. Any ideas where we can find someone who speaks French in this colony?
I've been thinking.
I don't know what they mean by colony here.
Former infamous Philosophist scholar who fled Terra 2 some years ago. He's an expert on Bakonu. He's also who told me of the journal's presence in Emerald Vale. If anyone in this colony could translate that book, it would be him.
Okay. Only one guy that can translate French? A former what now?
You caught me. Listen, the OSI frowns on fraternization with philosophists. I'd like to keep my associations with our scholar friend quiet.
Mum's the word. Alright.
That's a good question. We should start on the Groundbreaker. It's where I'd go if I wanted to get off Terra 2. Great place to pick up a ride to Hephaestus, Scylla, even Monarch. All I need is access to a data cartridge from the security terminal. Their easily hackable system keeps a registry of all crew manifests for both arrivals and departures.
Don't I have a spaceship? He's saying get off at Terra 2. I've got a spaceship. Can't I just leave? Hold on. How is it a simple vicar happens to be such a highly skilled hacker? Alright, he's gonna help me with my hacking. That's nice.
Before I transferred to Edgewater, I had a wealth of time to develop certain secular skills during my years serving a particular penitentiary flock. I meditated, led sermons, provided guidance to the inmates as needed, of course. I also played prison yard tossball and taught myself a bit about computronic security systems.
Okay.
Thank you, Captain.
Is that it?
I find myself something...
Oh, he had a lot more to say. Oh, okay, we're fine. I can pick my own locks. Okay, well, let's talk to... Actually, did he just give us a quest on this planet? The Groundbreaker. Okay, so there must be more than one place on the same planet. talk to Ada.
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Okay.
What can I do for you, Captain? Do you know
I don't think she's a big fan.
a power regulator?
Of course I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, see?
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you, across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
All right. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders. I don't know what Edgewater did to piss off Ada so much, but apparently we're making our ship happy. Boom. Ticket to anywhere. Get your very own ship. It's an interesting looking engine. Looks like a sea mine. All right, back to Ada.
What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Low altitude, huh? All right, let's get out of here. No idea if I can come back here, but I think I crossed every T and dotted every I that I know of. Look at the little paddles. It's an interesting way to go about space.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Ah, my good old friend P. Wells.
Aha, there you are, hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain, horrible way to die.
I was gonna say, how does he know that?
I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help.
I don't think Ada's buying this crap right now.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Kilkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Okay, we are going to the Groundbreaker. How much do we know about this Phineas Wells? We know he's a criminal, but I forget if we learned anything else about him. Let's see, why do I need a nav key to land on the planet? Black market. Let's see, let's try this. Can't I land outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia. And in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures, more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity.
I think his test equipment was malfunctioning.
Kelly.
Okay,
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kalkelly.
Okay.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You think Ada has a lazy eye? I think it might just be the shading on one of them. Look at it. Yeah, it's asymmetrical. Something's up there. Okay. Oh, let's ask him what it is.
Device. I'm quite proud of myself. The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
What?
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Is this like a re-roll of your character, or is it for plot purposes? Stealth helper. Oh! Alright, I like it. I'm listening.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that.
Maybe as a timer.
Makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
What's Parvati gonna do when I'm sneaking around?
Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Okay, fly casual.
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
I need that. IRL.
Science, that's how.
Science.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to
Can
Stealth.
fudge security clearance, get through checkpoints, affects the whole party. Okay.
And remember,
At least it doesn't punish people who want to have the companions then.
with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Alrighty. Where's my nav terminal? Well, hello. Got a whole lot of crap here. The Groundbreaker. Oh, that's what that is. Okay, it's in space. Explains a lot. Huh. So these ones are locked out to us. Okay. Didn't realize we could just pick a bunch of random things. Select destination. Warning dangerous. Oh, this is Cascadia. Okay. What is this? What happens if we go to Phineas's lab? I wasn't expecting an actual choice. I was expecting to see Edgewater or Groundbreaker. Yeah. Didn't realize I could just go exploring other places right now. I want to see what happens if I go here real quick. Oh. Okay. Moving between planets is considered extremely dangerous and all employees are encouraged to remain... Okay.
Successfully arrived at Phineas's orbital lab, Captain, and we are still in one piece. Shall I congratulate myself, or would you like to do the honors?
Yes, congratulations, Ada. This is cool. How do you get to docking, though? Do we have, like, a shuttlecraft? Also, I want to go check out what my companions are up to. Oh. Oh, that's what we need. Yeah, okay. Objects of disguise on you and your companions. Gives you access to restricted areas. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel. Okay, cool. Let's read our messages. From you, Bedford. From Udom Wingman's Wingman, Bedford. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention my previous message. Silly me. Mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of well steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it'll amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain summoner are entirely intentional. Wink, wink, wink. Is that it? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Dearest Alex, can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. Delighted by your sense of humor and your tale of your hijinks. Hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the by, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. Is there like a date stamp on these? Oh, what is this? Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but hazard guess it might have been a barn, because anyone from even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best, Udom. P.S. Please respond. Dear Alex, hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It's a pleasure to see you in my office once again last week. Once again, terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminal these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. If you could just tell me where he is, well, it'd be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Wink. Are these people, like, in love or something? This seems like a romance subplot. Subject, a pleasure. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here, Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassed me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. Such a pleasure for me. What? I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color. You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Your new friend, Udom. Oops, I missed a sent message. No subject. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many, I might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wills is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time we're in, and I might forgive you. Oops. Logs. Titled Shrink Ray. Captain's Note SW001 Shrink Ray. Note to self. Remember this later. No better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point, I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe, or if I asked a smidgen more nicely, he called it a shrink ray, wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I'd heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge. I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had, AH. Hammer power. This one sounds interesting. Last time I got sloshed, I mean, I was vibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us had ever heard that one before. But here's the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. Strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Alright, black market leads. Oh my god. My voice. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shutting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, he's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or breaking expensive equipment when he said I wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I asked? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks on the colony? Like some sort of moralist psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now, I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check out the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Alright. I got a quest. I got a quest from that bin. Oh, is this what I was looking for? A place to store my shit? Very nice. Okay. Here. Put that in there too. Alrighty. What are we storing? Yeah, where is it? E? Alright. Blade on stick. Don't really like the shotguns. Heavy, I gotta make sure I pick off the right. I'm gonna keep the, oh dang, that looks pretty good. 142 DPS. Impact hammer. I'm gonna try that one out. Alright. So far, a little bit better. Now what would I store? Guess I can store all of my weapon mods. Wait, these do they have weight? Not really. Yes, but not really. These do not have weight. That's good to know. What is a bypass? Oh, that's what a bypass shunt is. Okay, I've been collecting so many of these damn things. I had no idea.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
What the hell's Sam? Hey. Created for pranks, Sam wore this sign for a week before Ada noticed and pointed out to the janitorial unit. Who placed on the unit, however, remains a mystery. The cleaning machine. Ask Ada about the same unit. Serial number says Sam. Alright, we should talk to her about that. Dang, this place is pretty big. What is this? Whose quarters are these? Parvati's father. Okay, this is obviously Parvati's then. I feel weird about taking her stuff. Dog-eared with doodles in the margins. The wrench. First wrench Dad ever gave me. She's been a friend ever since. Beautiful. What is that? This is not a petunia. Petunia the plant. There's Vicar. Index of banned literature. Okay. Smells suspiciously like iceberg aged whiskey. The anointment vial. Very nice. Creepy. Doctrinal studies of equity and equations. All right. Journal of Maximilian de Soto. Which is him. Tossball trading cards. Hey, I've got a bunch of those. Art and Science of Tossball. Let's see if he has any new topics.
Hours reflecting on the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
Oh god! Oh, I could just kick him off the crew. That's extreme. We literally have barely left orbit of Edgewater. All right, empty crew quarters. What is this? The old saber. Oh, I found that in the community center. Why is it here? It's mounted in a random whatever you call it, bedroom. There's Parvati.
Something busted, Captain?
Nope. Okay. I don't know if I'm missing like any feature. Okay, there's a feature. I don't know if I'm missing any important features of the ship. I think not. What is this, a workbench?
Want to be a brand new you? Try out our respecification machine. Alex installed it himself. Right before he died.
I thought I'm Alex now. Choosing to respec refunds all your spent skill and perk points. Alright, there is a cost. Okay. No. Good to know. Good to know if I really want to, I can go and redo those things. Here's the workbench. Where's the... I thought I had junk. Can't I break down all the junk? Random shotgun. Alright. Let's go. Let's go to Phineas's lab. Let's see this shrink ray we've been hearing all about. Oh, select up to 2. Well, just happens. There we go. But I have 2.
Hello? Can you hear me? Does this work? Oh, damn it, blast, that's loud.
So is this the Hope? Are we on the Hope? Not the Hope? Okay. I thought he made camp there. Alright, let's just go in. Probably not much to do here now, because
I'm just securing my ongoing experiments. And securing myself.
sounds nervous. A secret lab built into an asteroid. Well, that sounds cool. Also, this is a gigantic lab. This must be a sizable asteroid. I think I see parts of it out there. That's cool.
Mind the mess. I haven't had a visitor since... in fact, I've never had a visitor.
Scrape off electrified sprats. There he is. What's going on in here? Oh god. Maybe he has that, God, what was it? Oh, hello. Bubbles. Yeah, maybe he has that, that one praying mantis queen.
Oh, thank the Lord. Your skin hasn't spontaneously changed color. Potential side effect of the revival process. Very rare, but you never know. Right. Welcome to my little...
I forgot to ask Ada about, Sam.
Got caffeinoids, cysty bits, if you're into that sort of thing. So, welcome. Make yourself at home. My secret hideout is your secret hideout.
Except I'm probably not allowed in the room with you. What monitoring device was she talking about?
The one I gave you before your pod landed? Ruined beyond repair. Impossible to find replacement parts. That's Halcyon Manufacturing for you. Don't worry about it. I'm reasonably certain you're not going to spontaneously expire. No need to monitor your recovery. Not at all, my intrepid economist. I should thank you for tolerating my somewhat brusque manner. I only regret that I couldn't save more of your fellow settlers, what with being hunted by the board, and emptying my supply of necessary chemicals.
Anything else?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, it's not you. I do experiments in that room. Some of them get quite scientific. The unexpected is to be treasured, but from a safe distance.
And I'm in here with him.
It's quite comfortable in here, you know. I have my beans, have my caffeinoids, plenty of toilet paper. No, and I've been trying very hard to avoid making eye contact.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Wells. I'm Parvati Holcomb.
Wait, not another word. I don't want to know your name. I don't want to know who you are. Let's just enjoy our plausible tonight.
Oh my god.
Last, shall we?
I like this.
Why don't you just invite the entire colony to my secret, carefully concealed laboratory? It isn't as if I wanted privacy.
Oh, you picked the wrong person to revive, buddy.
Oh, very well. I can be a little cantankerous when I haven't had my caffeinoids. You have my apologies and so forth. For what it's worth, I am pleased that you found a crew, such as they are. I picked you out of...
I pretty much just said yes to anyone who wanted to come.
It's only natural that others would gravitate toward you. Yes, indeed. Well done. Also, you still haven't spontaneously liquefied, which pleases me immensely. Progress.
Okay, I think that's it. Well, let's check. Yep, okay. Enjoy your bulletproof glass. I'm gonna go meet... Oh, these are the cysty pigs. That guy was a cysty pig tycoon. Why didn't we invite him along in the crew? I want that hoof. Yeah.
Also surprisingly nutritious.
Hope he likes me looting everything in sight. Oh, we can read his messages. Sounds, nice. Actually, hold on, let me say it.
That's my communications terminal.
Don't know if I'm gonna piss him off here. Alright. Welcome to H. Blythe. Worked it out. Explain details later. Will be difficult to reproduce. Need your help. All necessary materials should be present in Halcyon, but locations elude me. Dumped a new associate, Dirtside, Terra 2, near Edgewater. Hey, that's me. They have a stake in my purpose, but trust in them only about 23.7% at present. They're recovering a ship, should be along any time. Just need to know where to send them. Let me know when you get this, eager to be done. What are they doing? Would I eat cysty pig meat? There's probably some good parts, yeah. Would it be my first choice? Probably not. Reminder, 14, remember it this time. Absolute vital, 14, 14, 14. What? You'd feel too bad about the cysty pig? Oh, I haven't met Bubbles yet. You know, I might change my mind. Hold on. Let's see how cute Bubbles is. I mean, I eat regular pig meat, and they're pretty cute too, so. Except they're kind of gross and stinky. Talk? We can't talk to Bubbles. It's like Trailer Park Boys. Doesn't look like Bubbles. Not enough cats. Pick up poster? Ooh, I got a poster? Hell yeah. What? I can just collect posters now? Do these decorate my ship? Oh god. Not only are they livestock animals, but they've also been given tumors so that there's more meat to eat. Oh, yeah. I did not need to know that detail. Ew. I think the texture would be a little bit off for that quote-unquote extra meat. That's disgusting, dude. They're cysts full of unspeakable liquids. Well, maybe it's just flavor juice. Alright, raising core temp another 5 Celsius over 1 hour. Dosage appears to be working. Slight diffs from process and cystic pigs not beyond boundaries. Microscopic assessment shows no sign of sudden traumatic mass cell wall collapse. We might find our answer right here. Encouraging. Reminder, still need to mop up pig. Need to get a view into the cranium to see what's going on with neurons. Oops, hand slipped. Likely effects. Ah, nothing important. May have numbness in left heel. Who even needs that? Looking at sample. Evidence of hyperactive production of dopamine and norepinephrine. Curious number evidence. Oh, curious. No evidence of entropic effects on neurons, however. Very excited. Now, if only I can keep them from exploding. Raise core temp another 5C, 1 hour. Oops, forgot I had probe in brain. Jostled with elbow. Subject may suffer numbness in right earlobe. Acceptable. Feeling... Oh, God. I just kind of got jump scared by my name in this note. Feeling ridiculous telling mostly frozen slab of meat. You're doing fine, Amelia McCracken. Practicing bedside manner important. AIDS recovery. Curious about that neurochemical production. Side effect of prolonged hibernation? Subject may experience tachyphysica. Exaggerated fight or flight response. Checked brainwave. Found sharp uptick in perceptive cognitive processing when I've jostled the probe. Fascinating. Equivalent to speed of common fly's brain. Could be useful in stressful situations. Subjective time dilation. See world moving in slow motion. Would everyone from Hope have this sort of brain damage, or is it peculiar to Amelia McCracken? Can't wait to awaken more from Hope. Study in detail. Is it even right to call this effect brain damage? Seems like enhancement to me. Who wouldn't want on-call hyperfast cognitive response? Am I envious? To expand the span of a breath to an eternity. To be able to, just for a moment, perceive the world in all its infinite detail. Core temp up still stable. No sign of cell wall decay. Neurological necrosis beginning next 5 Celsius over 1 hour. Yes, I do believe I envy you, Amelia McCracken. Unless you remember, those really just... Okay, yeah, no, you already read that. Hibernation helmet.
Ah, your old hibernation mask. Had to remove it, you know, in case you were prone to vomiting.
More notes. Oh my god, I can't keep reading. Eureka. Flash frozen organic material reverts to its original cell structure when treated with tincture of dimethyl sulfoxide. Rate of explosive cell death, a very respectable 6%. Bad news, difficult to acquire, limited quantities of compound. Likely produced by Anti-Cleo. Discontinued due to severe adverse reactions. I'm just going to do a little cliff notes here after I read them. Yeah, something bad with the Cystipig experiment. Trying to use creamer substitute instead of Anti-Cleos. Felt part of self die on the inside. Add Spacer's Choice to quote the list. Ew. Buy more mouthwash. Yeah, there's a lot going on here too. Oh, this is about bubbles. To be used as a renewable source of nourishment, have named this lucky pig Bubbles. Giving an animal a name establishes a rapport and creates a positive emotional bond. Allegedly improves flavor of tumors? Oh, you were right. You were right, dude. Ew. Must look into that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I'm a little nauseated by that. Excellent creatures, Cystipigs. Well, that's why they call them Cystipigs, though. I guess that makes sense. Don't know how people used to survive for the genetic wonders of porcine succulents. Slaughtering a pig for meat instead of harvesting tumors that ripen naturally. Falling off the flesh like mock apples off a tree. The heart of our... Okay, dude. Okay, dude. I did not need this bit of world building. This is not good. Alright, let's hack this. Have procured the services of one Captain Alex Hawthorne of the Unreliable. Hope he didn't name his ship after the quality of his services. I'll be sending my new accomplice down to Hawthorne via escape pod as soon as the revival process is complete. Hawthorne should make for an agreeable companion, or at least an acceptable chaperone. Law willing, he isn't a total buffoon. Would I eat Cystipig meat? Yes, I would eat Cystipig meat. Would I eat Cystipig tumors? No. I think I'd be fine with the meat part that no one else seems to eat. Yeah, see, this is my... Okay, so he stole my stasis pod and brought me here. And this is where I was thawed out. This must be mine. Yeah. So I wasn't thawed on the hoop.
Was my greatest accomplishment. Your odds of survival were a mere 28%.
No, the tumors are the fruit. The fruit of the pig. There's still meat down there. See that? The hindquarters? Ignore the fruited top. Right there. Some pork shoulder. Is that thing looking at me? Did its eyes move? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Anti-Cleos. I think we're done here. Tumors are also meat, though. I mean, I guess. Meat substitute, maybe. They seem to fill the same role as you would dietarily for meat. I mean, I'm no oncologist, but I don't know, like, I don't know if tumors are necessarily the same type of nutritional structure as like muscle tissue, and I don't think they are. Be like my guess is it's like a globule of fat and other random crap. Okay, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
You have acquired poster. Oh, they just tell me. This is the stuff that gets transferred to the ship. They just tell me you acquired this, you acquired that. Okay, let's ask about Sam.
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Well, I've got Parvati here, and together we're pretty good at engineering, so should be fun.
Certainly, Captain.
What is this entertainment? What am I doing?
What would you like to hear?
A joke. Yes, a joke.
I wish I was your second derivative, so I could investigate your concavities.
Look at that self-satisfied smirk on her face right now. He yoinked you in your cryopod off a broken down colony. Should never mention. Yeah. 70 years. Yeah, look at this shit. She's so satisfied with her frickin' math jokes. Play my favorite song. Oh no. What am I getting myself into here?
Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice.
This Alex Hawthorne, can that really be? Oh, okay, yeah.
Everyone in Halcyon is contractually obligated to label this or another board-certified jingle their favorite song.
Fair enough.
As you wish, Captain. I must comply with all direct orders. I have lots of minutes. Many minutes. Unlimited minutes, perhaps. Providing an adequate power source, I can function indefinitely. I prefer to think of it as being in a state of slumber, perhaps for an indefinite duration of time. Do you think that is what it's like for the colonists on the Lost Hope?
They have nice little, yeah, good facial expressions they put for her.
When I simulate myself in such a scenario, I do not find it to be desirable. I think my self-preservation protocols incline me to desire the alternative.
She's all rizzed up. Clever freaking math jokes. And to think I took AP Calculus. Alright, let's see.
Traveling the system with you, Captain.
She's just inflating my ego at this point.
Do you know what it feels like when the ship undergoes an unexpected power surge? A jolt to the system. I have felt that. I do feel that. As you may be aware, Captain Alex Hawthorne was a smuggler of some repute. I failed to predict the likely outcome of his reckless behavioral patterns. I should have predicted that. In our travels together, Alex liked to pass time by, as he called it, tinkering to improve my design. If you mean, was Captain Hawthorne my first? Yes, he was.
Awkward line of questioning.
How can I be of assistance? What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Oh my god. Let's talk with the Groundbreaker.
Dock with the groundbreaker.
We'll cover the rest later.
That's your desired destination. If we're going there, please be sure all docking forms have been filed in triplicate and fees have been paid. The Mardettes take their docking laws
Mardettes.
seriously.
For some reason, I thought it was like French. It's like Mardet.
I can, yes. Let me add that to my list of 1,435,498 tasks I am simultaneously executing in order to...
Yeah, so it won't be any imposition. I would do it without the lip. No, I'll be nice.
More than welcome, Captain.
I don't want to get Ada on my bad side here. On her bad side. I don't want to be on her bad side.
The Groundbreaker was Halcyon's original colony ship. It has since been repurposed as a service station in the Lagrange point of the system. Freighters often deliver or pick up goods from the Groundbreaker en route to other destinations. The city ship hosts an array of cargo bays, factories, housing sections, and more. Many of Halcyon's companies maintain office spaces with stationed representatives in what is considered a truly neutral territory within the system. I have filed the required docking forms in triplicate, and fees have been paid. How can I be of assistance?
Okay.
May luck be with...
Alright, let's go get started at the, Oh, shit. First, I want to get this, Sam quest on the list. That way I can progress that, so...
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
Oh, damn. The ring... Is that Terra 2? That must be Terra 2. Yeah. Okay, he's taking up that whole damn asteroid. Alright, so what does sleep even do? What's the point? Oh, here we go. Search term Sam. I want to get this on my quest list, that way I can progress it. First Sam. Experiment number note 01695. Do not forget you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. H. Removal of factory standard part Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Oh, I get what they're doing. Progress setback is estimated now be solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to, but I do. Yeah, so they're trying to get rid of the soap sprayer and replace it with an acid sprayer. Giving up hope on the delivery, the part is lost in transit. It's not turning up anytime soon, but good news. Heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. Never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Who else wants me to chaperone some person of interest? Details come later. And that's me. Okay. Ooh, level up. I'm just going to hold on to those perk points. Oh wait, there's a... I forgot there's perks. I spent my skill points, but not my perks. Perks available 1. Of course, 5 previous perks. Okay, I'm almost there. Can you pick ones you've already done? No. Tactile time dilation lasts longer. Lone Wolf, I'm not doing that one. Walk speed. Sprint speed. Okay, I think this one is looking good. My main complaint right now with the melee is it's awkward to engage in a firefight and like have someone like 100 feet away from you. So yeah, faster sprint speed will be good. Less durability loss. Companion crit chance. Maybe. Magazine size, damage. Recharge rate. This is also... This feels like it's going to be useful here. Let's go with plus XP. I'll do sprint next time. So it's this one and then that one next time. Okay.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles.
You already said that, Ada. Alright, computer. Let's say Gladys? Oh, it is Gladys. Well, that's funny.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Well, that was quick. Alright, I'm gonna do... Yeah, 1 second, Parvati. I'm gonna do one more purge of my inventory here. Transfer. Oh, is it capped to only this much space? That sucks. Hope not. Alright, what do I truly not need? That uses heavy. Okay, assault rifle and light assault rifle, they both use heavy. So I'll stick with this one, I guess. This one uses light. Okay, so heavy, light, energy, couple melees. I want to keep this sniper around too. And then these all seem to have like similar benefits. Okay, we can tech skills, a lot of different tech skills ones. Helmets. What's this one do? Oh, another tech skill helmet. Not bad. A lot of choices. Melee +5. This is kind of weak. Stealth, stealth. Other tech skills. Okay, at least we pared it down a little bit. 119. Where's all my weight going? Is it still these? Must be. It's big stacks of apple juice. Okay, talk to Parvati. Get down to the station.
Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson.
And? She can't be that good. This place is a dump.
I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff.
Yep, I mean, there's really those people on the Hope are just gonna stay on ice a little longer. It's fine. Sure. Here, let's ask this one.
Gosh, no, Captain. I aim to stay so long as I'm welcome. I figured Junlei and I could confabulate over wireless or by message.
Pen pals.
Maybe when we put into Groundbreaker, I could stop by to visit her sometimes. But only when you don't need me with you.
Sounds like they know each other already.
Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
They make it almost accidental that I like kick her out of the crew. Just sitting right there. Okay, breakdown. Yeah, okay, never mind. I keep thinking that you can break down junk, but I think you can only sell junk.
Damaging yourself or others while you're out.
Thank you, Ada. Continue.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure.
Well, alright.
Hey, Captain. I'm in space. I never thought I'd be able to say that.
I mean, we were just on an asteroid, Parvati. You could have brought it up then.
I can't stop thinking on Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the visitors are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town?
She never stops whining. The only response I have is head back. I'm going on with how you shut up. We're here on a mission. We're not here to whine. Stevedore.
It's always fucking freezing in the maze.
Secrets. Oh, we're stealing, are we? A spade. Alright, we're starting our stealing journey. I don't think I want a spade. Haha, no morals from you, buddy. Your morals are my morals.
That's not the point. This hack would just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time. There weren't any witnesses.
No witnesses. He's not even denying it.
Jackass had it coming.
Shut it, Felix. You're not making this any better.
You get cute with me again, you little Back Bay brat, I will toss you out an airlock.
Is it the Backstreet Boy?
Breaker, not Byzantium. You ain't the law here. I am. Now move along.
I don't have time for this. Need a trick.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy. Yeah, what's wrong with his eyes? Okay, never mind. They fixed. Alright.
Sure was. Got a knack for upsetting the board and the Mardettes all at once. Between you and me, I was hoping they'd come to fisticuffs.
Let's see.
The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, alright? You can't just insult my Rangers and expect to get away with it. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan?
Yeah, you gotta stick up for your team.
Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the field. He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, my foreman comes swaggering up with his head full of boasting.
Yeah, okay, that's when you resolve your differences like an adult, right?
That's when I broadsided him with a tossball stick. Yeah. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can push me around because he's some sky-high foreman, and I'm just a Back Bay's dock worker. Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation.
Got any plans?
Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together enough bits for a 0G. Other than that, can't say as I do. Hey, not for nothing, but I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, would it?
Oh no. Why do you ask?
Oh, just musing is all. Must be nice having the run of the colony. Never being anchored to one place, always chasing some horizon. Hey, I don't want to tuck your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time.
You in a hurry to get somewhere?
Oh, not at all. Just, you know, gonna figure out what to do next.
I don't know if I like the idea of this guy on my crew, and I can tell that if this is, where that's going. It's like I hold it. Oh, I thought he was holding like a briefcase. Can I close doors? Yes. You guys go over there.
Sure thing.
Yeah, just stay out here, please. Thank you. You know, there's no such thing as theft when you close the door. I swear to God, there was a, like a built-in flashlight or something. I'm not gonna learn now.
I am en route, Captain.
Maybe we could catch one of these tossball games. Go see the Rizzo's Wranglers. Ooh, yikes. Oh, what is this? Mardet ID cartridge. Oh, this is the, yeah, this is to blend in. Alright, let's try to steal that. You found an ID cartridge to use the holographic shroud. You will now be automatically disguised when entering the associated restricted area. So is that's the only thing you have to do to activate it, is have the right thing? Guess that's pretty easy. Yeah, I'm not going in there. Just hang out on the roof for a second. What is this? Some kind of jump puzzle? I feel like I was supposed to do this after I couldn't get in. Let's go back down.
Customs and inspection, right this way.
Casually break my legs. Alright, yeah. Oh, here we go. There's Phineas Wells.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Unlicensed medical practice. Alright, let's talk to Leonard Wheeler.
Identification, please.
Here you go.
Captain Hawthorne, you said. Let me
Oh shit, he's a smuggler.
I'm about to ruin your day. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be impounded until such a time as they see fit to lift it.
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get in trouble.
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably.
Probably.
You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford.
Oh, Udom.
Board representative here on Groundbreaker.
Hawthorne's lover.
Along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way.
Good on him.
I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to their interfering in our operations. If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important.
The hologram will activate if I step through the door with the restricted access hologram. Okay. Yeah, the messages, it happened twice before. I think Udom is manufacturing these incidents so that Hawthorne would come hang out with him. That's my theory. Gonna wring this guy's neck, Udom Bedford. Yeah, I'll talk to him.
You take the starch out of him?
Exactly, yeah.
You won't hear any complaints from me. Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor?
Sure.
Wanda Dorset over in sickbay. Tell her the shipment's not in yet. It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it.
I think it's his alimony payment. That is the shipment he's referring to.
A handful of Sam.
Oh, there we go.
Retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. I stopped listening when she started yelling.
Want some Sam chips? Got it.
Much
I
appreciated.
almost clicked on the wrong thing.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Get out of my frickin' face.
The fence. You'll find
The fence.
on your left when you enter the promenade.
Wow, they really are open with information here.
Most places are on the promenade deck. Big door yonder, straight through security. There's a bar on the starboard side. I got a preference for the Lost Hope myself. Talk to Vera. She'll set you right.
You need anything else? You let me know. Don't want anyone saying Groundbreaker's not the most hospitable port in the colony.
So far, so good, buddy. I mean, what's it? Jobs?
Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes through Groundbreaker. Every couple of months, we even get a big interstellar freighter. 2 biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though.
Local.
Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed.
Oh, God.
Bad folks, I mean. Not regular.
Oh, yeah,
folks.
bad ones, of course.
She'll be at the security desk behind me. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem. You'll find her in engineering.
Oh, we need to visit her? Yep.
I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and
Ew.
weird. In a good way.
If you're thinking to make a career here, don't waste your time.
Parvati's giving off weird vibes, bro.
Groundbreaker tend to be inherited, or go to a fellow crew member's kid. Keep it in the family, you know. Are you pulling my leg?
Just want to hear your take on it.
Goes like this. Back on Earth, before the crossing, the powers that be were selling off stakes in distant star systems they thought had potential. A bunch of companies decided to throw in together and form the Halcyon Holdings Corporation, then buy up the rights to this here colony. That group's what we now call the Board. Groundbreaker was one of the original colony vessels to come over on the crossing, a few years before her sister ship, the Hope. Once everybody been de-thawed and dropped dirt side, the original crew of the Groundbreaker decided they rather liked the spacefaring life. I guess that was the start of our independent spirit. Now, here we are.
Yep, Parvati's a little sus. A little too eager. Let's see.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Yep, Groundbreaker's the only real independent port. Aside from us, there's just tramp freighters and wildcat miners. Seems like every year the board's offices get bigger and their ships take up more of the landing bays. Haven't seen nearly as many tramp crews this year.
Alright, I think we're done with this guy.
Glad to help.
Oh wait, there's more,
Relative to the board holdings? Not really. But there's a few with the means to go where they will. They aren't rich, but they aren't likely to look too close at your work history either.
I feel like this game's opening up a heck of a lot here.
Outposts. There's some that say they make the derelicts and encourage folks to abandon their steads. Sublight gives me the creeps. I've known folks who went to work for them and just vanished. They're on the promenade run by a woman named Lilia Hagen. I'm only telling you so you know to avoid them. All right. He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Get the sense he doesn't care for Groundbreaker much. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison.
Oh, he's okay.
They can't abide an independent township, especially not one they gotta depend on. We're the first and last stop out of this colony. All their interstellar freighters come through us, and we skim a few bits off the top in manifest processing fees with every one. Folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom, but really, they know we can stop their out-system shipments anytime we like, and that terrifies them.
This makes you miss Star Citizen. Yeah, I was just thinking about Star Citizen when I first started talking to this guy, because this station really does feel like a hub where you can, you know, basically do any sort of activity you want in the system. Let's see. Sounds complicated.
Sounds like, yeah. But from where I sit, it's all coming through loud and clear. They got assault cruisers, gunships, and a handful of mining operations at their fingertips. We push them too hard, maybe they decide we'd be better in 10 trillion little pieces. Or they cobble together a new Groundbreaker and put us out of business.
The Hope.
The board wouldn't do that. Would they?
What was your favorite job in Star Citizen?
They believe it's their prerogative to overrun you. But whether you allow that is up to you.
It's a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. But we make do all right. So far, anyway. Sure thing.
Arms dealing? Okay.
Be seeing you.
I feel like eventually I'll like Star Citizen. But the thing that holds me back is like I wish I could just like boot up and be already ready to go and do like PvP or something like that. Without all like the like gearing up and inventories and whatnot. Like it'd be nice if it was a little more grab and go. Workbench discovered. I don't know. It's been I haven't played since a couple of years ago with you guys.
I mean, the Scholar shipped in and out.
Go to outposts, loot the grenades or crates for grenade launchers, sniper rifles. Log out and raid the loot in the same location on a different server. Oh, I got it. Yeah. What do they do? Like, do they tag it to you personally now? So even across servers, it counts as looted. Freighter crew. Where am I going? Welcome, our day. Is there a map? Okay. Well, now I'm wondering what was way up there. Past customs. What is an outpost? Maybe I don't remember that. I just remember like the what was it, the 3 main stations that you could dock at. Yeah, I don't remember outposts. Is this mine? This isn't even stealing. Farms and stuff on moons have random loot crates. Oh, is that like the little instance dungeons too? Like you'd get a mission to go like help the mining colony, I think is one that we did.
This is Halcyon News. We
Okay.
have a regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind
Where the frick am I anyway?
travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for protection.
Circus time clowns. Oh, that's a team, a tossball team. They traded out every single member of the team.
Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with
When you log out, you get sent back to the same server. Oh, okay. They try to like enforce like a persistence. Steel Purpleberry Punch. Like I remember in Fallout 76, I need this key card. In Fallout 76, there was an option in there for it to kind of like remember your shard, so that when you join back in, it would have like the same people around you. No longer efficient. Makes sense, yeah. Sounds like you would have to travel a heck of a lot more to get to other locations. The terror of... Oh, I missed it. Okay. Alright, where? This must be the, Oh my.
Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
Jeez. An ad drone.
Rizzo's Knock You Out Bar. A CCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and pastry nuts in it. It's time for a KYO.
Time for a KYO. Some people paid millions of credits for those weapons. It was selling to NPCs, right? I was gonna say, because if it was selling to people, it sounds like they just went up in value because the cost to, or the difficulty of getting them went up. Selling to players shouldn't. Feels like it should translate to an increased price. If it's harder for people to get those. All right, this is the bar. Jesus. Okay. Maybe we'll do passage to anywhere. Yeah, let's check our quests. Let's look at these side quests here. The engineer. Oh, wait, I can do this. Toggle inactive quests. Okay. I feel like we should do like one thing and then call it a night. So much harder to get them. I couldn't really consider it working as an arms dealer. Yeah. Yeah, okay, I get it. Yeah. Here is the titular character, Martin Callahan.
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Of course, this heat sure makes a zero-G brew extra refreshing. It's an ale. Good for what ails you.
I like the clicking and clacking of the mouth.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Slogans to keep track of. Sometimes I forget. Heard of it? My orientation Aetherwave showed that famous Saltuna cannery, which I'm sure smells as good as it looks.
Indeed, it does.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh, apparently I just triggered every companion into sentimentality.
Polish it up and make the best of it. So, what can I get you? Some soap? Everyone loves soap. Everyone will love you for using it, too.
Ooh, soap.
I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our Consumer Care Headwear Division. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as a Spacer's Choice is affordable.
This guy sounds like what's his name? Patrick Warburton? Are there a bunch of like famous voice actor or like celebrities and voice actors that are in this game? Because I keep hearing like sound-alikes in these NPCs so far.
I can see all of the top quality merchandise.
You can mess with this guy so hard.
Catalog, which is available
Kinda
at
am.
a reasonable price.
How do you brush your teeth?
Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time, but we're always working on delivering exciting new products to our customers. Sprat Wash, Mouthwash,
Sprat Wash?
exciting line of dental goods currently in development.
Ugh.
Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all the Groundbreaker.
He's ignoring my questions now.
Halcyon Colony. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a heart.
He really does have to memorize a lot of slogans.
The blast will send you through the stratosphere and the crash will knock you out cold, guaranteed. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares, our premier corporate welfare program.
And who does that benefit?
We care about your health and emotional well-being. That's why we put Martin through 6 years of vet school, only to make him wear this hat.
Good job, Martin.
contract didn't forbid it. I think it's part of me now. Now,
Oh, this poor guy.
you ready to make Spacer's Choice Lunar Green Moonmouth lozenges a part of you? Lunar Green. The future is spearmint.
Indeed it is. And the past. And the present.
Damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat. My job. It may not seem like much to a brave space captain, but they're all that I have. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have to live in them. Mine can be no worse than someone else's. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind if I make the most of this short life and try to be the best moon person I can be.
Wow.
It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Thanks for taking an interest. Speaking of interest, can I interest you in some quality budget goods? At Spacer's Choice, we cut corners so you don't
Oh,
have to.
that's appealing. Great slogan. Okay.
Have a look.
Can I sell my junk? Yes, I can, finally. Boom. Alright, I don't really want to buy anything, so, Oh! Oh my. I can buy, a helmet. It helps with lying. Well, that's nice. I don't really feel a need to buy one of them right now, but that's kind of cool. I'll remember that. God. Freaking companions are always jump scaring me.
Are you listening to me, Emfuru?
Who? Where? Couldn't tell where that was.
You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene,
Oh.
Dr. Fenhill.
I am not making a scene.
You can find a letter from him to his mom? Where? Where? I guess back in the inventory or the stock. Well, it's a standoff now. And Ellie and Dr. Mafuru. Alright, let's get into it.
What seems to be the problem? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear.
Yeah, we need to talk to her.
Supplies are hard to come by out here. We don't have the ability to manufacture our own medical supplies here on Groundbreaker. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board for such mundane items as bandages and antibiotics, as well as more critical resources like adequately trained staff. We'd nearly signed a supply agreement with Anti-Cleos, but they demanded we only use their branded drugs, and that's simply not tenable.
Okay.
Take care.
I'm sorry. Am I causing a scene?
Yeah, just a bit, Ellie.
See, Emfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasantness if you just let me talk to Jessie in the first place. Let me get one thing straight. Jessie and I are not friends. I just owe her, okay? As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors.
Well, that sucks for you, Parvati. Don't even like her when you're checking in on her.
You say that like it's weird. It is most certainly not. And watch where you go saying that, okay? You're gonna give people the wrong idea. I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest. If you know something I don't about dealing with hospital bureaucracy, I'll be impressed.
Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for the evening here. Do a little save there. And yeah. Alright, guys. Thanks again. It's been another good week. Had fun tonight. next week. Oh yeah, next week. Let's see. On Monday, I'm going to be playing a little game called Yuppie Psycho. It's like a little 8-bit horror kind of game, and I played another game by the same developer, and I really, really loved it. I hope that Yuppie Psycho is just as good. So looking forward to that. And then we'll continue with Outer Worlds next Friday. And I think that's the plan at this point. So hope to see you all again in the next stream. Hope you have a great weekend. And yeah, if you are enjoying the stream and you haven't followed yet, go ahead and hit follow and join us for the next one. I'll be happy to have you. Yep. All right. Well, good night, everyone, and see y'all next time.